So you go on a date with a guy, and one of the things that as women we just simply do not understand about men is how so easily bored they get. Men need a lot of stimulation. They have a lot of testosterone. They seek a lot of highs. This is how they're built, especially whilst they're still young. All the stuff begins to change as they get into andropause and get older and want a bit more of a serene life, but never a boring one. For us women, stimulation, interest is not something that we pursue. We have a way of enjoying the small things in life and finding intrigue in sitting around and just talking, but men are not this way. I'm going to be teaching in this video the nature of men and how to actually promote him thinking about you long after you are gone. You see, some of us are very forgettable, so I'm going to teach you how to be unforgettable. And if you watch this to the end of the video, I am going to give you a special bonus on some of the things that you can say to a man after a date, keep you on his mind. So let's get into today's video. Always end every interaction at a high. This is a bit of an art form, and this comes with a lot of emotional regulation, a lot of environmental awareness, and just being able to read the room. When you are having the best time and emotions are high, the dopamine is high, you're catching each other's eyes in such a way that you just feel this electricity, and all your body wants to do is just stay here. Let's stay here as long as we can. And he's thinking, the longer I can keep her here, maybe I'm going to keep her long enough to end up in my bedroom. Because no matter what, every man is thinking, if I can get this girl in my bedroom tonight, that will be a good thing. Many know it's a long shot if they're dating a woman that has standards and values, but by and large, he will keep the date going on a little bit longer because he wants your body to become familiar with him, and maybe he's just enjoying the vibe too. Being able to leave or excuse yourself, whether it's on the phone, FaceTime, in person, on a date, when it is at peak, allows him and allows his memory of you to remain at that peak. His memory remembers you at the last point of how he felt emotionally. When he felt emotionally excited about you, then his brain is going to create a memory that is associated with you and that is also filled with anticipation. He now anticipates that every time he sees you, he's going to be able to feel that high again. He's not going to get bored. This is an art that requires self-discipline, because as women, when we enjoy something, it is natural for us to languish in it and enjoy it. But if you really want to be in a man's mind long after he says goodbye or that final end of evening kiss, then girl, you want to end it when it's really, really fun. You want to end that kiss, when the breath is leaving his body. You want to pull away gently and you want to say goodnight and you want to go where you want to go, okay? Because you always want to leave that man on a high. This is an Asian little trick and something that's going to help you out in all of your relationships and at every stage in your relationship. Whether you're just dating or you've been dating a while, you've been together for a while, why not surprise him and leave a little bit early than you would? Maybe not spend the night today or maybe tomorrow. How about being a little bit unpredictable? We can talk about that later. Let's go on to point number 2. Leaving emotional spaces, not emotional residue. You know, you want to always leave a space. So many of us girls get caught up by the man having to take space from us because we are texting him. Oh, I had such a wonderful, wonderful time with you last night. I can't wait for us to do it again. I cannot wait for... You're maybe even on the date. You're enjoying the date. It's fun. But you're already planning the next one. You already say, oh yeah, well, when we do this again, he hasn't asked you. He hasn't asked you to do it again. You're here right now. You're present now. Allowing a man to have space and even giving him voluntarily space, gifting him with space, will allow him to want to fill the gap. Men don't really like gaps and things that are not filled. Their ego must fill it. They must finish it. They must do it. But many of us don't know how to leave space, gift space, instead of always waiting for him to be the one that pulls away. Learn to not need to follow up on what he said. Learn to be that woman who is like air. You can't hold it, but you can feel it. And if you want more of it, you just have to breathe it in. You have to be present to it. Be a woman that is elusive to a man. She's so warm, she's so present, she's so fun. But when she's gone, she's gone. Can you be that woman? Can you be a black swan? Last but absolutely not least on our count today, be confident. Be confident and affirming of yourself. Fishing for compliments, hunting for approval for a man will leave him wary of you. A woman who has a warm confidence, a soft confidence, she doesn't walk into the room and announce her presence with her voice and her words, but has this togetherness about her, this I'm here energy around her. That kind of woman doesn't seek external validation. She's not the woman posting thirst traps on Instagram day in and day out because she's got a point to make. This is not a woman who is trying to be validated by a man. When a man feels your self-confidence, when he feels that you are self-affirmed, that you love you. You see, on Instagram, I did a video. A man just needs to know that you love yourself, that you love your body, that you love your mind, that you love your weight, you love your lips, you love your flat bottom or your big bottom. You love the way you were made. When a man feels like you are so in love with you and you do not depend on his validation, you don't go hunting for it. You don't diminish yourself to get him to say, no, but you're so beautiful. You don't come up with reasons to be validated or dress in a way that is overly sexual, showing every single piece of your body just so that he can say, wow. When a man can see that you are composed, that you respect yourself, that you have the confidence to be covered up in an elegant way, in a sexy way, that you conduct yourself with so much self-respect and discipline, that man will never be able to forget you, because there's so many women, they're little ducklings, little chickens, okay, that need to clack, clack, clack and make a lot of noise. But then, of course, we are the black swans. We swan through and into every room, and we cannot be ignored, not because we're the most beautiful girl in the room, but because we are the most confident and self-affirmed woman in the room. I love that you've been able to join me for this video. Making a man long for you is a lost art, something that I am hoping to invite you to becoming a master of. I'm inviting you to become a master of attraction. I'm inviting you to learn how to be able to bring in a man's affection into your life without having to overperform, without having to self-abandon, without having to overfunction. Just being who you are is enough. You are born enough. You're a woman. You are enough. I hope that this video was helpful and that I did say that I would give you something at the end. And of course, what is it going to be? A free roadmap strategy call where we can map out your love life for the next 12 months. And baby girl, if you do everything you're told and you make that call or join the House of Swans, you're behind is going to find yourself winning in the game of love and sending me your wedding pictures, because they just keep coming on my phone, because you are succeeding. And I'm so proud of you. Thank you so much for watching. I'll see you in my next video. In the meantime, do take care. Love you.